Hello, everyone. I'm Isaiah, and this is my colleague, Jonah. We heard that you are going to be reading the books of the prophets together as a group. As an author of one of those books, I feel a great degree of humility and also a sense of joy that you would take the time to read what I wrote so long ago. As a group, we prophets all stand equal before you. The message that we bring is what sets us apart from everyone else. Whether we wrote a very long book or a little one, that doesn't matter. As I like to say, it's not the length of the sermon which matters. It's the content of truth. Our experiences as prophets have been many and varied. But through all the highs and lows as prophets of God, we have come to understand that the greatest privilege is in serving God. There is nothing that can dampen our enthusiasm from bringing a message from God. The exhilaration of having spoken the word of the Lord is a reward in and of itself. When I think back to those times when I was writing my book, I confess to having plenty of questions. The prophecies that we were given very often have dual or even triple meanings. There are layers of complexity within God's prophetic word. I would give so much to have an answer to some of those challenging questions. Yet, we were withheld from seeing the full depths of what we prophesied to others. Prophets like Jonah and I were obedient to this act of service because God put a love in our hearts for people. And even though most of our service was to the children of Israel, God used prophets like Jonah here to show us that He wants to include everyone in His salvation. Oh, how wonderful it is to understand how great God's love is. So, as you begin to read through the books which we have written, let me encourage you to listen, to really listen to what God is saying to you. Could it be that God is wanting to change some attitudes? Has He given you direction, but you find yourself wrestling with what to do? Are there areas in your heart which have not been fully given over to His Spirit? I think I can speak for all of the prophets when I say that there is no path that will bring you fulfillment, peace, and joy like the path of obedience to God's Spirit and to His Word. We wish you a great blessing as you read through our books in these coming weeks. Shalom.